Okay, so I hear you have a 1031 exchange questions, and I can help you with that. If you have any questions, I can help you clarify and also plan out. I also prepare some other opportunities for you to look at in, compare in case since that Del Taco is already gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Victor is has certain things like he would like to target, but has to make certain financial sense for him, and of course for me as well. Yeah.
Can you see my share screen now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see the Excel.
Okay. This is what the newest what we have on the market right now. And basically, they are all under your criteria of $2.5 million. Cap rate, most of them are over 4.5%, many are more, but with certain reasons. Like what I said, there's a reason why I prefer that 4% a little more. And remaining term varies. Here, I made it very simple for you to understand, other than looking at so many offering membrane, then you can get confused. And rent increase on average, we're looking at 10% every 5 years. And Dollar Tree is offering a higher cap rate partially because the rent increase is a little lower. Okay, and here is its actual rent that it brings in every year. And built-in year, if they include it, I will put it. If it doesn't include it, I don't have it. Most of them are in 2012, 2000 something. And here are some notes. So first of all, we have a few different tenant mixes. One is Chase Bank. Of course, they are doing so well financially, so I'd never worry about them defaulting. My only worry is if they will renew or not, because most of them have less than 10 years left. We have two Chase Bank available in here. So Chase Bank, located in different cities. In Hanford and Sacramento, they're around $2 million. The cap rate are pretty high, but they are expiring soon. They are not like the restaurant business, which often come with 3 to 4 5-year options. They are only 1 or 2 5-year.
So the remaining term is
how much years they have remaining until the current lease expires.
right, but that's outside the option or including the option?
That's before the option. After the remaining term expires, then here is the options available.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about the bank branch, I'm a little bit worried because in California, I see so many Citibank have been closed their branches. I don't know Chase. I don't know if they have a plan to close other branch because now the e-banking time is coming. So I don't know. It's
that
do you
is
see any?
concern. Yeah. And that's why our main concern is whether or not if they exercise the option. They will not close before the lease term end, but once it ends, they might close it. That's quite possible. They are shifting their business to online banking a lot more. So it's only the regional bank branches or the main ones or rural ones that gets kept.
Right. Yeah.
And actually, this Sacramento Chase Bank just exercised their renewal. That's why, actually, sorry, the one in Hanford. And that's why it has 6 years remaining because it just exercised extension. So the first one, Chase Bank here.
Yep.
It has 6 years remaining because it just exercised 1 5-year option. This was its last year remaining on its current lease. And they said, okay, we will renew for 5 more years. Now it's like 5.5 years left.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand. You
And
see, the option is two and 2 times 5 years, right?
And then after the 6 years expires, he will have 2 times 5 years remaining. It initially was a 3 times 5. They just exercised 1. Each renewal option is 5 years.
Oh, I see. So they have 4 5-year option. They exercised 1 4 years ago, and they decided to do the second renewal. So that's why they have 6 years left. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
or possibly 3 5-year option, and then they just renew one. The fact is they just used up one extension option. I don't know if they had another extension before that or not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This Chase Bank in Sacramento is strong rental increase. The option period has unique rental increase of 14%, which gives an investor immediate upside and extra 20,000 yearly in cash. So this one has 4 years remaining, but if it does renew, exercise extension, you are looking at 14% increase in rent. If it doesn't, then you look to find a new tenant.
That's another Chase Bank. Oh, okay.
Another Chase
Yeah.
Bank. Okay. And then I have Taco Bell in Sacramento. It's 4.5% cap rate with 11 years remaining. 4 times 5-year option and the standard 10% every 5 year. It's built in 1989 and you have zero landlord responsibility. You have nothing to worry about. It's a simple, basic, investment, and that's very solid standard basically. We have a Dollar Tree available at 7% cap rate with 5 years lease remaining. And then it's got 2 times 5-year option, but the rent increase is low. So over time, your cap rate is gonna drop. Or lose out compared to your competition. And then the note is that it's growing sector in the vicinity as the wealth gap, differs. And, in the rural areas, the Dollar Tree and 99-cent store businesses are thriving. So this is a very solid tenant in the demographic in the vicinity.
What's
But you-
1985/2008? What does that mean?
This was built in 1985 and renovated in 2008.
Okay.
But in general, I think retail would be risky because now it's like a Amazon.com. So I don't know the shopping habit in California. It's changing or yeah. I'm just a little bit about concern about the retail.
I think the neighborhood retail is still just like your nail salon and barber shop. This is something that cannot be replaced by internet business because they are super cheap. Dollar Tree, everything is like $1. And this is a different sector compared to Amazon product because they have nothing that is $1. And Dollar Tree is, catering towards the less well-off financially people who usually do not have such access to online, housing and free shipping expedited, it's just like they may not have Costco membership because this is a financial financial wealth gap. Yeah, and Dollar Tree has a unique sector of customer demographic that it serves.
Okay.
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 All these are standalone.
Yes. Dollar Tree might be in a plaza, but it's one pad.
So they're standalone. We don't have to worry about other
Yes,
tenants,
we
right?
own our property completely. I think so. The Dollar Tree is like this. Can you see my new page in
Yes.
Dollar Tree, or you don't see my screen?
I can see your screen.
I can see that.
So it is attached to something else. Okay. It's not a standalone then.
Let me show you how it looks like. Sure. Do you see this Dollar Tree now?
I see the Dollar Tree, but it's not a
It's in a
detached
plaza.
building. Yeah, but it's not a detached building, right? It's attached to something else.
Yes.
Has a common wall.
Yes.
Okay.
In that case, landlord is responsible for roof and structure. That is also one of the reason why it's 7% cap rate, because you have to be responsible of something. If it's completely free, they take care of everything, then your return will be lower than 7, usually probably lower than 6.
Oh, no wonder. Okay.
So
Okay.
that's why everything is negotiable, but everything has a price.
Can I see where else in the plaza? Yeah, okay.
So we have Stater Brothers, Total Fitness, across the street's grocery outlet. We have a Burger King in the same pad, and America's Best Value Inn right next door.
Okay.
That work in goes very well with Dollar Tree.
Okay.
Oasis Inn.
Okay, so this one is not the triple N that
This is double net, net plus. They take care of everything, but you take care of roof and structure.
okay.
Okay. And the thing with roof and structure is usually, yeah, whenever it rains, that's when you have to pay out. And, maybe every 15, 25 to 20, between 15 to 25 years, you might have to replace the whole roof, and that's gonna, cough up a big time. It's like那个俄罗斯左轮手枪一样的. When you get shot during your ownership, if it's a 7-year or 12-year or 20-year ownership, somebody has to pay overtime. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope to minimize the uncertainty.
Yes. So triple net then we probably don't look at this one, but then this is what we have in option. I know better of what you want now.
Yeah.
Okay, so go back. So that's the Dollar Tree, and we have a Dollar General, which is also at 7.25. Also, I believe it is at 7.25 for a reason, but if you
Is that also the same thing? Like was it double N, not triple N?
everyone I have to look at, so we can look at that together. This is Yucca Valley. Sure. You can see this one now? Dollar General. This one is in a much more rural location than, like the San Dimas we're looking at, but it's generally along Highway 62 by Joshua Tree in that township area. So at least it has some population. A few blocks away, there is all the O'Reilly, Big Lots, Del Taco, Stater Bro, grocery outlet, Vons, Ross, Walmart, Home Depot, Petco, and others. 7.25% building size is 12,000. So with these type of warehouse sales, you generally see very large building spaces, but the price per square feet and the rent per square feet are cheaper. So that's that. It's absolute triple net lease, so they take care of everything. It's a 15-year lease, expiring in 5 years. So they're being a good tenant for a good 10 years already.
Okay. But in this type of case, if they leave, then
you have to find a new tenant. You have a 12,000 square feet empty, and you need to find a new tenant.
Yeah, that's going to be.
And
Yeah, but you also mentioned, I think, didn't you mention that usually it takes about a couple years, right, to find a new tenant, 1 to 2 years, right? That's what you said during our call last time.
Yeah, I want to be conservative because I hate to overpromise and then have you question me. Hey, you said it's 1 month you can get it sold, and then it turned out to be a year. So I want to be, secure. I can guarantee I can, safe and reasonably lease out. And these are unique, so we never know.
So so when Victor and I spoke, we have a question for you. So if you decide, let's say if we decide to go with an opportunity like this, right? And then let's just say 4 years later, they decide to not to renew, right? So at that time, you would then act as a agent for us to call potential potential
and I'll call
tenants. Yeah, and how does that work? Can you share with us a little bit more?
Yeah, you list with me, I put it on the market. So it is visible by all the realtors in the California, especially commercial ones, because I'm also in those association as well. And then I'll also be calling to reach out suitable tenants, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, similar 99-cent store in the similar sector that can fulfill the space to see if they will be interested in coming in. And if they do not have one in the same vicinity, they might be coming in, and we negotiate a term, we sign the contract. And this negotiation can take a long time. I just did a medical office lease, and the negotiation took 5 months to finish. So
Between who and who?
between my doctor client and the building property manager owner.
Do you represent the doctor?
Yeah, this is a medical office lease.
Okay, so you represent the doctor as a tenant, and then you negotiate with the
Landlord.
the landlord. Okay.
But I mean, the negotiation process is long. It's not like we're slow or anything. That's just the bureaucracy and things coming back and forth. Unless if you give them everything they want, the same term they want, I think we can open escrow quickly. But I'm assuming you are negotiating, so the terms and things are back and forth, and then you need to lay out your financials.
Okay, and this is the one that's the option increase is low, right? The rent for each option, the rent is that's low, correct?
That was the Dollar Tree. This is Dollar General.
Okay, so what's the yearly increase on that?
Let's
I'm sorry, not yearly increase, but when it comes to options, what's the increase?
So you can see on here, right? Where I'm circling, the option is 173,73250 divided by 157,500 is 10% every 5 years.
10% every 5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So Dollar Tree is the one that's cheaper, and then Dollar General is okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think Dollar General, I was doing a research because I came across Amazon Go in Whittier before and was selling for $5.3 million as well. And they were offering a 4% cap rate or 4.5% cap rate. And I was comparing that with Dollar General. And one of my mentor actually taught me that Amazon Go is a trial business model. It only has 30 some locations in the world. But Dollar General has like 16,000 locations in the world, which is a proven business strategy. So Dollar General is actually a very, very successful business operator in the sector.
I think Dollar General is a public traded company, I think.
Most of the deals I'm offering you are publicly traded. Yeah. So this one is actually a very cool investment actually for 7.25%. And they're in a niche market. If they do not continue, you are gonna be vacant for a longer time than if you're in a food business. But it is what it is. I'm just presenting you the opportunity, and you make the decision of which one you want to go forward with. The good thing about 1031 exchange is you can identify up to 3 properties each time. So
this one is just on the highway itself. It doesn't seem like they're nearby. There's like McDonald's and things like that, right?
So that's on the way to Joshua Tree. You see it's Joshua Tree.
Right.
And
they do. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they do have other business nearby.
Yeah, just further down the street and along the Highway 29 punch.
Okay, and this one is a standalone, right? So they maintain parking lot, they maintain the roof, they maintain the building.
Yes.
Okay.
This one's actually very, very interesting. I like it. Okay, and it brings in a good chunk of money every year, 157K at 2.172 mil. Relatively new, built after 2000s, and they have 3 5-year options.
Right. So the issue is that really, if they do, the biggest issue is if they decide not to renew after 4 years, then that would be a big problem, right?
Yes. Then you'll pay me.
Yeah, it will be out of rent for worst case scenario a couple years, and we'll have to pay you a commission to rent it out. Okay.
Yes, and that's why it's 7%. You know, that's the reason why that's the risk you might face in 4 years compared to if you have a 15 or 20-year lease in hand.
Right.
Okay, so this one is a option we have.